Okay, so in this problem it says that find two non-negative numbers whose sum is 9 and so that the product of one number and the square of the other number is a max. Okay, so it gives us two equations that we can really relate to each other. So the first one, it says find two non-negative numbers. So we could put x whose sum is 9, so plus y equals to 9. And then it gives us another equation which says the product of one number and the square of the other number is a max. So we know that x y squared equals max. So what we can do now is to leave one variable alone so that we can plug it in onto this equation. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put y equals 9 minus x. So now that we have this formula, we plug it in here. And this will be the equation that we will be taking the derivative of. Okay, so x times 9 minus x, and this is all squared, equals m, which is max, just to shorten it. And since it will be the equation that we'll have to take the derivative of, you could just do the chain formula to do this, and the product rule. So we have a prime b plus a b prime, a being this and b being this. So the derivative of x is 1 times b, which is 9 minus x squared, plus a, which is x, times the derivative of b. So then 2 goes down, so put it 2 here. 9 minus x times the derivative of the inside, if you know the chain rule, and that's 0, and this becomes -1. Sorry for this, -1. So then 9 minus x squared minus 2x times 9 minus x. Now that we have this formula, factor 9 minus x, and it's a common mistake that people do. They start to expand everything and then set equal to 0, but then they end up with so many x cubed and x squared that they get confused. So we will be taking it 9 minus x out of all this, and then we get a 9 minus x minus 2x equals m prime, and let's do the simplify. 9 minus 3x, and I can take a 3 out of here, out of this one, so times 3 times 3 minus x. Since we're setting this equal to 0 to find the x's, to find the max, we have to set h1 equal to 0. And then 3 minus x equals to 0. So this is basic algebra. We just pass the x to the other side and we get x equals 9, and we get x equals 3. But if you put x equals 9 on the equation, you start to notice that y will be 0. And then if 1 is 0, everything is 0, and then it's not a max but a minimum. And it asks us to find a max. So it cannot be 9. It must be 3. So we have x equals 3, but we still are missing y. So for that, we plug in 3 onto this equation. X equals 3, so 3 plus y equals 9. And then if we subtract 3, we get that y equals 6. So we're going to put this here. And those would be the two non-negative numbers. But it's asking us for the product, which is, so we just multiply x times y squared. So we take these two numbers, x times y squared, which gives us 108. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the max.